That lady at Target.
That lady at Target. Okay. So before I move to, see, I give you guys options. I'm like a Goosebumps book. I'm gonna references from the 90s. Now you know how old I am. 14. I'm just kidding. 16. 16. I'm just kidding. I'm 45. You can't really tell with brown people how old they are. I've had this beard since I was like 6 years old. It's unbelievable. I shaved this morning. No joke. True story. Look it up. Look it up. So yeah, before I moved to New York, when I was looking at how to Target, or as when you want to be cool, you call it Target, because to make anything sound French 100 times cooler. Oh, you know, I'm staying at the Motel 6. No, that's nothing. Oh, I'm staying at the Chateau des Six. Oh my God, that's so sexy. That's so sexy. Right, French? See, these girls don't. Poor you guys. You guys have been picked on all night. You don't even have a baguette on you. You're not that French. Okay. So, French jokes. So I'm at the Target, and I'm about to go out to this checkout line, when all of a sudden, this huge, I'm talking a good, like, 2,600 pound woman. Stop it. It's not funny. Shut up. This joke is good. This, like, huge 2,600 pound woman comes up behind me, taps me on the shoulder, and says, "Excuse me, I was about to pay." Before I could say anything, I was just going to move out of the way, but she was just so big, I couldn't move it, I couldn't, like, make it out of there. Before I could say anything, she says this: "How stupid are you?" At this point, I was going to let it go a while. I wanted to see what she had to say. And then she said this next thing: "How stupid are your people?" At this point, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to put a jihad on this bitch. Like, get ready. Also, guys, don't get scared by all the brown jokes that I make. You have nothing to worry about. I'm half Indian, I'm half Persian. The worst I can really do to you is like teach you some yoga and take you on a magic carpet ride. We're cool, there's nothing here. This is just belly fat, there's no bomb. We're cool. We're good. Okay, so I'm saying that now, just wait. I'm trying to think of something really brilliant that I can say to her. Because I just want to break her down. This big fat lady, like, visually, like, do you guys know who Bowser is from Mario? She looked like Bowser. She was green, she had horns, and she was like Slim Fast. What a douche. So now I'm trying to think of something. It's been like 2 minutes of this lady just yelling at me. How stupid are you? How stupid are you people? I can't believe you think you can just cut in front of me. And slowly, everybody in Target is looking at this huge lady yelling at me. Like, people are stopping, like, oh my God, this is toilet paper. Why is that big lady yelling at that person? What's going on? So everyone is now looking at us, and it's been like 2 to 3 minutes of someone yelling at you. 2 to 3 minutes of someone yelling at you is a long, long time. And I'm not exaggerating when I say 2 to 3 minutes. This whole rant right now has been like a minute and a half. So, times 2, Asians, you can calculate it for us. Come on, don't pull out the calculator, you're better than that. So then finally, she gives me the opportunity to say something. She goes, "So, what do you have to say for yourself?" I paused, I looked at her, and I went, "I'm sorry." And everybody in Target must be yelling at a deaf person. It means I'm sorry in sign language. And I was like, oh, I'm going to use that later. And boom, I got to use it the next day. So I was gonna So I did that, and then it just spread like a typhoon. It was freaking ridiculous. All these people were like, oh my God, this lady's yelling at a deaf person. Oh my God, this lady's yelling at a deaf person. So then like another 2 minutes go by of me just standing there like this. And I feel like this. Oh!